We, ladies and gentlemen, have an absolute banger of a stream today. So I'm going to go get some. An absolute banger of a stream today. I am projecting a 6-hour stream today for this legendary matchup. Let's go. Big noon Saturday. Number 10 Penn State. Number 5 Michigan. Oh, this is the wrong way to do this. As I am still a novice. I've been doing this for how long, and I'm still a novice at internet marketing. I'm so sad. But we are here for Big Noon Saturday, number 10 Penn State, number 5 Michigan, and somewhere in the middle, like right around halftime, at 2 o'clock, the NLDS Game 4 between the Phillies and Braves. We are going to have a heck of a time today. Thank you for joining me here on this Saturday afternoon. It is going to be a fun ride for sure. Michigan fans are extremely discouraged here. Ohio State fans are welcome for now because things. Good. That. And I'm just taking a little bit of time to effectively market everything. But we have, apparently according to Fox, we have 7 minutes to kick off, so we are going to have a ton of fun today. You look at these two teams, you look at Penn State, you look at Michigan. Let's start with the Nittany Lions. You know the story about Penn State. You have the 2 freshman running backs, Katron Allen and Nick Singleton, leading the way on the ground. That's going to be the primary focus of the offense today. Of course, 6-year senior Sean Clifford is still doing strong. Drew Aller, the backup 5-star quarterback, they're waiting in the wings in case Clifford unfortunately gets injured, which has happened a few times this year. You look at Michigan with their 5-star quarterback, J.J. McCarthy. He is a sophomore. He is very inexperienced. I believe this is either his 6th or 7th start. He does have some good athleticism. At least that's what we know. Although he hasn't really been pressured much. He really hasn't been pressured much. Especially when you talk about Penn State's defense, you talk about Manny Diaz, his defensive strategy, the statistical defensive strategy that he brings to the table, how he sends the entire house, literally every other play. I think that's going to get to J.J. McCarthy. That's why I hold out hope for Penn State today, is because I think they can pressure. They have shown that they can pressure quarterbacks. They can pressure McCarthy, throw him off. I mean, honestly, they might try to send out for McNamara, although I really don't think they do here. I really don't think they do. But we're almost ready here for a kickoff as Michigan runs out to the field. As we finish getting set up here. But again, crazy day today. Absolutely crazy day. Sorry for looking down a little bit. This is basically how I set up for everything. I know, very sad. Again, still doing. Again, I am a novice at this. How long have I been doing this and I still literally don't. Still basically can't do basic things. It's sad. And Yeah. Oh, all of the Mays at the big house today. It's going to be a battle. This is going to be a whole ton of fun. I literally have been saying the same thing over and over. I really don't know what else to say. Gus is on the call. We get hype for Gus around here. We love Gus. I love Gus. But again, huge game for, again, Big Ten might have two divisions. They might have an East and West. But we all know very well that there's only one dominant division in the Big Ten, and that is the East. Again, your three undefeated teams, basically the top three teams in the Big Ten for a very long time. Michigan, Ohio State, and Penn State really is the third team. Usually it's Wisconsin or someone from the West, but really it's Penn State who is really that third best team. And only one of those teams gets a trip to the Big Ten championship. So it starts here right now. Undefeated Michigan and undefeated Penn State. You guys know that not next week, but the week after that, it will be undefeated, or it will be Penn State and undefeated Ohio State. We'll be streaming that one as well. And then Michigan and Ohio State obviously playing during rivalry week. So a very elite time in the Big Ten. I really don't know what else to say. It is going to be the whole game is going to depend on the online for either team. Both of these teams are going to be aggressive. Both of these teams are going to send pressure. It's about which offensive line can hold the best. And that's really going to make the difference. I'm going to switch gears a little bit as they keep talking about Penn State, Michigan, which is basically the same thing we've been saying. Just before kickoff, I'm going to switch over a little bit to NLDS game 4, the Phillies and the Braves. Phillies got a huge win, 9-1 yesterday in front of the home crowd. Again, 5 hits on 5 straight pitches, including a 3-run homer by Rhys Hoskins. The bat spike is probably one of the most franchise-defining moments of in Phillies history. And then also, Nola pitched really well. He's still scoreless in the postseason. The Braves will be taking on it'll be Noah Syndergaard on the mound for the Phillies. They'll be facing Charlie Morton. So that will be a very interesting game. Obviously not the greatest starters for the Braves. Charlie Morton has been amazing during the playoffs. But it's really hard to tell what Thor's going to do. And that is the only thing that really scares me. Huge games for both teams today. So Penn State and Michigan is going to kick off in a few minutes. Michigan's going with the Navy. Oh, wait, no, that's normal. But they have Navy pants today. That's very weird. That's the weird thing about these unis. Penn State, of course, in their road whites. Penn State will be kicking off first. So that game will be going on in a few minutes. And then the Phillies and Braves will start at 2. So once that happens, we'll be switching back and forth. And then we'll stick with the Phillies game after Penn State wraps up. So we're looking at a very long stream today, but I can't wait to get it underway. Well, it is underway. But the activity will be starting any minute. Penn State, Michigan on Fox right now. Big noon. And Phillies Braves will be on FS1. So FYI. So Pennsylvania is controlling the Fox networks. Wow, very terrible start. Pinniger kicks away, and we are underway from Ann Arbor, Penn State, and Michigan. As we are underway, and of course, we talked about it before. J.J. McCarthy will be getting the start for Michigan, the inexperienced sophomore with great mobility. Again, you talk about Penn State and their blitz-heavy defense. That's going to be the key to a Penn State win today. If they can get to McCarthy, get him pressured, that's not something that Michigan has been holding off really well, giving McCarthy a ton of time. If Penn State's able to break through, that's going to be the difference in this one. McCarthy looking left. He's got a man. Joey Porter all over him. So that should be Johnson with the catch. A flag is already on the field in the first play of the game. Nice tackle there by Joey Porter. We do have a flag on the field. What? And Joey Porter was all over him. He was finishing his hit. The refs blew the whistle early, and they're going to call a late hit on it. Cornelius Johnson from Connecticut with the catch. And Michigan is gifted a first down immediately. So that's a great way to start this game. A first down. It is a handoff. Up the middle, got a little bit of space. Blake Corum, the junior, going to be carrying the ball today for Michigan. Definitely a name that we should keep in the back of our heads. Again, maybe not as lethal as Singleton and or Allen, but still a great back. Motion from left to right or top to bottom of the screen. McCarthy has a man wide open. It is Roman Wilson for the first down. No one near. And that is a first down for Michigan. They were just not ready. They were just not ready to set up for that. Another first down for Michigan. 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Corum in the backfield. McCarthy, handoff. Corum going to the right side. He's got a lane. He gets past the D-line. He scampers out of bounds. It's a gain of about 12 or 13. Blake Corum running the ball effectively. Oh, I forgot to mention who has the ball. And another first down for Michigan. There we go. Should be better now. And another first down for Michigan, who has been moving the ball against Penn State. The defense has not been able to do anything so far. Another handoff to Corum. He's going to be taken down by a few. Maybe Elsdon in there with Kalen King. And it'll be second down. No, Keaton Ellis, sorry. It'll be second down and 5. Manny Diaz already with a serial killer face for no reason on the sideline. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Core motions from left to right. McCarthy looks over the middle. He's got a man. Ronnie Bell is going to be short of the first down marker. He's got a few. Michigan on the edge of the red zone. It is a 3rd and 1. Michigan basically rolling their way right to the 20. Now, basically have to call right here. Probably easiest decision ever. Going to hand it off to Corum. There should be really no decision with this one. Motion by Bell. The handoff to Corum. He's going to get the first down. A 3-yard gain. Michigan inside the red zone. And another first down. Hassan Haskins set a touchdown record for Michigan last year. Blake Corum here halfway through the year is almost about to break that. So, again, Michigan with a few softball opponents. There's Edwards on the ground. He's going to be stuffed by the line. PJ Mustipher and Elsdon there combining for the tackle. Will be a second down and 8. Donovan Edwards, the sophomore, the backup running back for Michigan. It's a second and 9. Michigan killing clock here. Basically, are working the first 5 minutes of the game. Motion. It's another handoff. Edwards brought down. I believe that was Isaac there. No, Jair Brown, sorry. That was leading the way with the tackle. Additional help provided by Ellis. It will be a third down. Third down and 4. Michigan effectively melts away the clock. 5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 10th play of the drive. Michigan set the tone early. McCarthy looks out wide, and Edwards could not haul it in. McCarthy could not complete the pass effectively. It will be a 4th and 4. And Penn State is going to, looks like they're going to hold Michigan to a field goal here to start the game. No, very scary drive. Michigan was moving the ball. They just couldn't. Cora was a little bit winded, or a little bit winded. And he just couldn't stay in. Edwards just couldn't finish the job. That field goal, 29-yarder, up and good. And Michigan, who started with the ball, works the clock and gets the 3-0 lead. All right, so Penn State holds. Technically, Penn State holds. And now Clifford and the boys ready to get started. Oh, I know. Anybody gonna keep Chabs on Alabama, Tennessee for me? I know that game starts at 3:30, but again, we're gonna roll straight into the NLDS after this, so, or even during this. Speaking of which, Padres and Dodgers are late today. They're at 9:30. So, okay. Any other good games in the noon window? Minnesota and Illinois. Illinois, for whatever reason, is ranked in the top 10 for no reason. Kansas and Oklahoma. Kansas and Oklahoma each have points already. That is crazy. And that's really it for the early window, or the noon window. Again, Alabama, Tennessee at 3:30. Clemson, Florida State, prime time. I believe Florida's played LSU. Yes, that game in prime time. Yeah, LSU in Florida. He's also in prime time. As for the Big Ten, Maryland takes on Indiana. Ohio State is not taking on Michigan State. Michigan State's taking on Wisconsin today. Nebraska and Purdue. I do not see Ohio State. Are they off today? Ohio State is off today. So they're not playing. So they have Iowa before us. Iowa, Ohio State. On a noon, Iowa, not really the strongest start, but that, if they could get a little bit of momentum going, that would be very, very clutch. Very, very clutch. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, line is definitely favoring Michigan. I believe 70% of people picked Michigan today. So, I don't know. Great chance to prove those. Gave great chance to prove those wrong. Oh, Hotch is in the building for this game. All of the boys are in the building. Now, Michigan kicks off. Penn State will let it go. Singleton was back. He lets it drop in the end zone. And it's time for Penn State to go on offense. Sean Clifford. Clifford, the big red dog. The 6th-year senior leads his team against Michigan like he's done so many times before. First down and 10 for Penn State. It is a handoff to Nick Singleton. He's going to get a yard. Not much more after that. Drew Colson there with the tackle. Junior Colson there with the tackle. 2nd down and 9. Not a great start for Penn State. Brenton Strange, tight end, helping out, blocking one receiver at the one at the top of the screen, 3 at the bottom. Empty backfield for Clifford. 2nd and 9. From the Penn State 26. Clifford looking left. Over the middle. He's got a man. Parker Washington. He fights forward. Breaks tackles. About 2 or 3. A pile of 2 or 3 Wolverines turning to 5 or 6. Washington was still breaking tackles. Gets up near the line. It's going to be a 3rd and 1. And slot receiver Parker Washington. I'm surprised we haven't been putting a ton of pressure on him. If he got more targets, he would definitely be an NFL draft prospect this year. But no, not really the greatest. Strange motions from left to right. Obvious running situation. The O-line is stacked. Nick Singleton is trying to go to the outside. He is stuffed. Absolutely taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Mike Morris off of the edge makes the stop. And Penn State is going to have to punt. As Tyler Warren was on the edge trying to block Morris. And, not a legit old lineman. Couldn't really block that well. And there's Barney Moore. He'll send it away. You're going to let it bounce. And Henning will be taken down right near the 15. And Michigan will instantly get the ball back. Not a great start. Awful start. Not good at all. So, yeah. Not the greatest start. But again, it is in the name of the podcast, but keeping out to them high today because we got 2 games and no one's watching. I'm going to go get water for myself. Not a great start. That we're, 25 minutes in. I'm already thirsty. It's a terrible start. Terrible start.
This is not a drill. For a limited time at Domino's, get 20% off everything at menu price when you order online. Pizza, 20% off. Specialty pizza, 20% off. Anything that's not pizza, yep, you know the drill. Except it's not a drill. It's 20% off everything. Only at Domino's. All the things. Stay even longer. And keep the tradition going.
Stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Always have your water. Wish the screen was a little bit wider, so I'm gonna be like going every which way. I'm basically leaving the screen half of the time. But excited. I'm excited. This space down here is going to be where we will be from now on. We're transforming this area, so I'm like in the middle. I'm in the middle of the room right now, but the idea is that in the corner of the room, if I move over here to the side, I'm going to set up a studio over here so I can basically A, record from there, and B, I can record and live stream from the same place because then I have the TV in front of me. And maybe get Chromecast so I can do any of Phillies games from there. But that's the idea, at least. It's a work in progress. But we make it work. 7:35. I was nowhere close with my time projection. Wow, I was off. First down and 10 for Michigan. McCarthy in play action. Looks, rolls. McCarthy's gonna throw. He's got a man. A 33-yard dime from McCarthy. Oh my goodness. What a throw. Cornelius Johnson with the catch. And a huge first down for Michigan. There will be a bit of noise in the background as we go today. McCarthy hands off. It's Blake Cora bouncing up the middle. Jair Brown and Porter trying to bring him down. He just keeps moving. He gets about 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. It'll be a 2nd and 1. As Michigan on 2 plays is already over Penn State's midfield. Second and 1. Play. Here's another handoff. Cora's got a little bit of room to scamper. He's down to the Penn State 34-33. And another first down for the Wolverines as they keep charging. Penn State needs to hold. Penn State needs to find their identity right now. Their defense is weakening by the minute, and their offense literally couldn't get anything going. They could not get Singleton going. That's it. Put a cage on Allen. That's what this is for. McCarthy, play action, looking. He has nowhere to throw. He's going to lob it to no one. That is the Manny Diaz pressure that we need. If you really want to stretch it, and I mean really want to stretch it, he was looking for Luke Schoonmeyer, the senior tight end, but he was like having an overthrow of 15, 20 yards. 2nd and 10. Three receivers at the top of the screen, down at the bottom. Corner in the backfield. McCarthy, it's a screen. It is Wilson taken out of bounds after a gain of 7. Tackled out of bounds by number 7, Jalen Reed. It'll be 3rd and about 3. 3rd and 3. Penn State can somehow hold here. That would also be amazing if Penn State can hold. Although Michigan's got a pretty good kicker, so they probably got it from here. Probably more points, but keeping a one-possession game is a must. McCarthy looking. He's got the underneath route. It is a first down. Elsden on the tackle. Blake Corum underneath. And another first down for Michigan. And 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Penn State cannot do anything on defense or offense. Michigan taking control here. Edwards is now in the game for Corum. Again, 3 receivers at the top of the screen. They're a little bit more spread out than last. McCarthy looks over the middle, drops back, pressured off the edge. There's pressure. He throws it away. It skips on the ground. That was not. That was Tyler Elsden off the edge. And it'll be a 2nd and 10. Elsden went outside, back to the middle, and bounced again to the outside. Was just half a second away from forcing a fumble there, or forcing a strip sack. But, ooh, there goes a microphone. But couldn't get there in time. It'll be 2nd and 10. Ahead. Oh, read option. McCarthy's got room. He gets 6. He goes out of bounds. And it is a 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Or 3rd and 5 from the Penn State, or from, I believe, near the Penn State 15. Diaz looks confused as there's a vacuum in the background. Noise will be happening today. It happens. 3rd and 5. McCarthy over the middle. He's got a man. Roman Wilson with the catch. First down, Michigan. 1st and goal for Michigan, I should say. Jalen Reed with pressure at the end. He just way back a little bit too long. He couldn't get anything going. 1st and goal. A handoff to Corum, slipping up the middle. He gets down to the 2.5 yard line. 2nd and goal. Second and goal. I form. Hand off to Corum. Trying to bounce it to the outside. Jair Brown all over that one. Gets Blake Corum behind the line. It's going to be a 3rd and goal from the 5. Third down. Shovel pass underneath, and he is gobbled up. Abdul Carter gets him where he stands. Again behind the line. And Penn State, yet again, allows Michigan to drive down the field. They bend but don't break. And it looks like Michigan will have to settle for another field goal. And that field goal yet again is up and through. It is still a one-possession ball game. Penn State has to do something on offense. All right. Now I put in every single tag I could think of as we have a person back. It is a 6-0 Michigan lead. Time is winding down here in the first quarter. Wow. Great job, buddy. I don't even remember how much time was left. It's basically like 4.5. Oh, wow. 125. Okay. Okay. That's right. Another long drive for Michigan. And Penn State will get the ball back after the break. But first, a look around the NCAA. Number 9, Ole Miss, holding on to a 7-0, nursing a 7-0 lead. Of course, if we want to rise to the rankings, we have to be a top 10 team ourselves. Kansas and Oklahoma are tied. And I believe that is it of the good games for right now. Illinois with the lead over Minnesota, having 7-0. And again, Ohio State is off today. They will play Iowa next week. Michigan State and Wisconsin. Nebraska and Purdue. That is it for Big Ten football this week. Very light today. Unless Rutgers played at some point, which they did not. UCF put up 70 during the space game. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Again, I don't know why Fox loves to keep giving away money, but you could get $10,000 now, and I'm sure you could get a little bit of Big Poppy's money during the NLDS. Of course, I'm not going to because my predictions are awful. That's why I'm not sports betting, even though I'm an analytics guru. I'm so unlucky. Again, Nick Singleton will be back to return as Michigan is set to kick away. Not that much time left in the first quarter. This game's actually moving at a pretty good pace. I like that. Kick is away. Singleton will field it at the 9. He's going to take it out. Singleton try to find a lane to the left side. He's going to carry it up to, I believe, the 22 or 23. And Sean Clifford. You are not seriously taking another commercial. You were just at a commercial. What were you guys doing? Oh. Huh. The Phillies do use PitchCom. So wait, so the Phillies... Sorry. I was just scrolling through Twitter and I saw that Bryson started to turn his PitchCom up to double the volume. But I already looked around the NCAA. Let's look at the Phillies lineups if we really have nothing to do. really have nothing to do. I'll just look at that. Yes. Hmm. Oh boy.
Literally the bins I'm coming for.
Going to be taking away the table. Please stand by for this. Ah.